everyone, Andrew here, bringing you another video review, and today we're going to be doing Nightwing, Big Guns. Take a look at this cover right here. Now, Nightwing Big Guns is the 6th volume in the ongoing Nightwing series. And if you notice, I had to skip over the Hunt for Oracle. The reason for this is I can't find it in stores. It's like $40 online. I'm not going to pay that much for a comic because, well, I don't have that much money. Maybe I might get it someday, but I had to skip over the Hunt for Oracle. But fear not, if you have to skip over the Hunt for Oracle like I did, a lot of it gets recapped in here. Everything you need to know is already in here, so I would not worry about it too much, other than the fact that your collection probably won't be complete. But with that said, Big Guns, 6th volume. Dick Grayson is now a police officer, or a police officer in training. He's a rookie, but he has joined the force. And there's 3 big kind of enemies that he has to take on in this story, or at least in this collection of issues. The first one would be, obviously, Torque. Now, Torque is an interesting character that I've grown to like, even though he's such an odd character. Obviously, he's one of the former detectives of Bloodhaven that was there from the very start of Nightwing. And he's kind of lost it more than usual, like, completely lost it. He's working with Intergang. He's got some heavy muscle guns going around just fucking up Bloodhaven, causing some trouble. So Nightwing has to go and deal with him. However, there's an issue. He's been called in by the cops to deal with him, so now he has to be Officer Dick Grayson to take care of Torque. Interesting predicament, huh? Interesting predicament. Another villain that shows up in here, and again, I don't know their names that well. Sylph, I think her name is. She is the one in red right here. She is a lady of the night. Not that kind of lady of the night. A lady that dresses herself in this red cloth. In this red cloth, she's able to manipulate. Apparently, it has microfibers in it, similar to that of a rope that is used by Batman and Nightwing. It's described more in detail in the comic. This cloth allows her to do like jumping from building to building, and it works like a grappling hook and a zip line and stuff like that. It can also be used as a weapon. And she's an interesting character. I like her a lot, actually. I think she's a cool villain. I've only read up to here, so I hope they do more with her, but she's an interesting villain. She's very mysterious and very shady, which is something that's kind of cool. So she gets 2 issues to her, and she's a cool character. The last villain in this, and I forget what their name is, it really doesn't matter to me, is a former police officer, a female former police officer, and she was the best of the best for the police officer. However, her life was ruined by several individuals that we all know, corrupt people in Bloodhaven, like in the police force and such. She got her face burned, and now she's going around taking revenge. The question is Nightwing able to stop her before she takes revenge on everyone? That is the question. She's an okay character, not quite as good as Sylph, I think her name is, or Torque, but she holds the comic pretty well. I wouldn't mind seeing more of her later on. So on a whole, this is a fairly quick review because not too much overly great happens in this. And see, the thing about this is it doesn't flow quite as well with the other Nightwing stories, where volumes 1 through, I want to say, 4 flowed really well. Every story kind of picked up with the last one left off. And this could possibly do that with Hunt with Oracle, but this feels a little bit more distant from the other Nightwing graphic novels than the other ones are with each other. But that does not necessarily mean it's bad. The art is good in this. I enjoyed the art. It's not quite the unique art that we got from the earlier stuff, but it's a little bit more realistic. I mean, what you see on the cover is what you're going to get on the back here. So it's good art. You get interesting characters. I mean, Torque is an interesting villain. Sylph is a cool villain. And you also got that former cop bitch who is an okay villain. So you got some interesting villains here. The writing is spot on. Chuck Dixon, again, he brings along good writing. On a whole, it's good. I would recommend picking it up, despite the fact that it doesn't flow as well as the other stories. Again, I don't have Hunt for Oracle, so maybe Hunt for Oracle makes the connection there that I'm missing. And I'm sure it does. However, seeing I don't have that, I'm going to have to base my judgments on what I've got. Despite that, it's still good. It still holds the interest. I mean, it's fairly cheap. It's only a $14 graphic novel, and you get a fair amount to read there. It's a lot more than some of the other graphic novels that are going for like $17. And it's fairly common to pick up. It's not hard to get. I would recommend getting Big Guns. It is a good Nightwing series of stories. You enjoy it. There's a little bit more Oracle in it too, which is good. I liked Oracle and Dick Racing interacting with each other. So, with that said, Nightwing as a comic series, so far I have been impressed. I know people have mixed feelings on it, but I have been impressed with what I've read so far. Granted, it's been with Chuck Dixon, and Chuck Dixon is probably tied for my favorite writer. But still, it has been spot on. I have seen very few flaws, if any. So, Nightwing, Big Guns, added to your Nightwing collection, it's worth it. That said, I'm going to end this review here. This is Andrew saying peace out for now.